Could this water park be hiding some of Disney World's best eats?
Let's eat.
Hi everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Blues, and we are here at the very picturesque Blizzard Beach Water Park in Walt Disney World to try a bunch of their signature eats. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this, but a few years ago we visited Typhoon Lagoon for the very first time, and I thought that Typhoon Lagoon's food was better than Magic Kingdom's food, better than the most visited theme park in the world. And there are some exclusive eats to Blizzard Beach. They actually do have some of the same items at Typhoon Lagoon that have really kind of intrigued us. We need to come here, try it out. It's also our very first time here, right, Sam?
Yes, it is. It is a super busy day, but I'm so excited. I feel like the Disney water parks are so clean. They have amazing theming. And yes, they're busy, but it's not busy like how it is when you go to the parks. So I do feel like it still is kind of relaxing.
Yeah, a bit more relaxing. This one is a very unique and interesting theme. So it's supposed to be that a
freak Florida snowstorm happened, prompting them to build a ski lodge resort. But then, of course, Florida being Florida, went back to being hot, and everything melted, and now we have a water park.
Yeah, so the slides are supposed to be like glaciers, obviously slipping and sliding, and the food looks so interesting to me. They have a pulled pork sandwich I really want to try. There's also some interesting bowls, right?
Yeah, they have like good chicken and shrimp bowls. They have Joffrey's mini donuts, specialty churros. Of course, that Sand Pail Sundae that they also have over at Typhoon Lagoon. And I think there was a really good flatbread that I wanted to try.
Yeah, so since some of the food is similar, we are going to link the Typhoon Lagoon video in the description of this video. So if you want to see that video, you can find it there. We'll also put it on the end screen of this video so you guys be able to find that. Because that Sand Pail Sundae is amazing. I actually had it off camera the other day.
There's only so many Sand Pail Sundaes you can eat in your lifetime.
Definitely. I'm excited to try all the food out here, taking the scenic ambiance of Blizzard Beach. I'm hungry. You ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us when we try out the signature eats of Disney World's Blizzard Beach. Our first spot takes us to Wada Wada Lodge. It is the easiest thing to get to here. You literally walk right inside. You'll pass Beach Haws on your left-hand side, and you will see the giant Wada Wada Lodge right in the distance. I love the theming here. Big icon, or as Walt Disney would call it, the weenie, is Summit Plummet, a giant water slide that's made to look like a slope for skiing. Right in front of that is a great photo op of a snowman family melting as they take pictures of their young snow child wearing Mickey ears. So far, love it. Barely got into the park so far, and there's a bunch of great food here. Obviously, a lodge would have awesome eats. We're gonna start with the flatbread. Sam, what is this called and what's on it in this?
This is the White Cap flatbread. It has chicken breast, bacon, white sauce, mozzarella, red onion, and tomato. From what I hear, this is a fan favorite here. It's been around for many years. So I don't like when my flatbread is too soggy. Seems like it's a sturdy bread.
Nice little cheese pull right there.
This reminds me of Quiznos subs. Like, there was a Quiznos sub that I used to get that reminds me of this. The bread is actually pretty good. I don't think it's the most high quality chicken, but very cheesy. Nice bite from the onion. I get why this has been around for a while. I'm gonna give it an 8.
We're starting off strong with Blizzard Beach Eats. I have to try it out for myself. It looked like a standard Disney flatbread to me, Sam. I'm not having as good of a pull as you are. But it looks like it's... All right, I'm gonna get a nice corner piece. Look at that, nice. It's very cheesy, I'll give it that. So what is on this again?
Mozzarella, bacon, onion. It reminds me of something I got at Quiznos. Remember the Quiznos flatbreads?
I like it, and I can see why it's popular. See, there's like little tomatoes that go in with the mozzarella. And mozzarella and tomato are just like a perfect combination. Tomato adds a bit of a acidic flavor to the fatty like mozzarella. So you have that like, kind of natural juiciness, and there are two flavors that complement each other very well. The chicken is standard Disney chicken, which I'm not against, but obviously not super high quality. Although I do think it's a great flavor combination. You get a nice bite from the onion on here as well.
I thought the bread part itself is pretty decent.
Yeah, the bread is well made, or well cooked, because it has that nice kind of bottom, and there's a good chew. Look at the flatbread. It's good.
I feel like at first you were like, but now I think it's growing on you.
I need a few bites, multiple bites, nobody knows the rules. That's the way we film here. I'm gonna go with the 8. I was leaning towards 7, but now I'm like pulling into the 8 category as I get more into it, because I do really like the flavor combination, and I like the way the bread's made. Could it be like higher quality? Yeah, but I'm not expecting it to be because we're not like a fine dining restaurant, if that makes sense. Honestly, this is the thing I was most looking forward to. It's the chicken and shrimp rice bowl. Sam, what's on it in this?
Roasted chicken, marinated shrimp, stir-fried vegetables, and white rice. So the bowls at Typhoon Lagoon I love. I feel like those are more Caribbean inspired. Like those have like juicy dark meat chicken and sweet plantains. And this is more seems like a shredded chicken, and it seems like they're going for more of an Asian feel than a Caribbean feel with their bowls. But I still I appreciate having this at a theme park. I think it looks fairly healthy. Probably healthier than some of the things on our Epic Universe Healthy Eats video, if you saw that.
I think it was our worst performing video in like 6 months, and I
put a lot of work went into that video, but we had an amazing day filming it. So, and I hope that like the few people that did watch it helped them.
I think that people found it liked it. I liked it, but I do think we were like 50% healthy in that video.
The chicken is juicy. The shrimp is like it's standard. I feel like it needs more flavor. It needs more sauce. The chicken not marinated enough, and like it needs more like soy sauce or like teriyaki glaze or something. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it isn't dry though. Oh wow, it's a big piece. I think Typhoon Lagoon got the better bowls, but I still do think that this is it's a solid option. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7 is still good. I mean, it's a basic number, but it's still good. It looks kind of dry to me, Sam.
I actually think I have some in my mouth right now. I think I might go to 6. It needs more sauce, and the chicken needs more flavor.
It's like, is that cauliflower or is that rice? Oh, no, that's cauliflower.
That's cauliflower. There are some like mixed vegetables. Sometimes though, for a water park day, like I don't want to be eating something too heavy, too saucy. Depends on your mood. I'm eating for sustenance at the water park, not flavor.
I like a little flavor. I do think it's a bit dry. I think that's honestly the original sin of this dish, is that it's dry. Other than that, I do think it's good. I do think you're gonna mix this around. It's got a good texture with the snap peas, the vegetables, the shrimp. I think it's a good bowl. I just don't think we got the best iteration of it. I'm gonna agree with your 7. I think it could be.
I dropped down to 6.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the 7 though. I think it'd be good on good days, and I do think it is a quintessential or very good water park food because it's not too heavy on your stomach. Although our next item is a little heavy on your stomach. Recently, Walt Disney World has gone chicken tender crazy, and the water parks are no exception to that. These are the Buffalo Ranch chicken tenders. Sam, what are on in these?
I'm just assuming it's Buffalo Ranch chicken strips.
I can assume that is Buffalo and Ranch, and then these are the standard Walt Disney World basic fries.
I mean, these are your people pleaser chicken tenders. Everyone loves Disney chicken tenders. I think they're okay. I do appreciate the sauce options. I do think they could have given me a little more sauce. It's actually good. I can't handle too much spice. Like I like spice, but I can't do too much. So I like when I have the ranch to cool it down a little bit. And these are nice and crispy. And they're not chewy. Like sometimes the Disney tenders can be chewy. These are actually pretty well prepared. At the end of the day, they still are just chicken tenders with some sauce on it and the basic knockoff McDonald's fries. So I'm going to give them a 7, but like these hit the spot.
Good water park food. I feel like we started strong with the flatbread, but so far Typhoon is showing to be a bit stronger in the food department. We have a lot more to try though. I think these ones sogged out a little bit too because we took a lot of pictures. But look, it's got a lot of juice in there. Mine
was crunchy and it wasn't greasy. It wasn't chewy. Sometimes I honestly like hate the tenders. Like when we did the Magic Kingdom video with the tenders, like some of them were weak.
They're the same tenders they use though.
But I just feel like it varies, like how they're reheated or...
The oil is a big thing with reheating. If you have old oil, like it's gonna have almost a off-putting taste to it. These are, you can tell they're fresh, but it's also like 11 o'clock in the morning and they opened at 10. So I guarantee that oil has, these are probably maybe the 5th, maybe 10th batch of tenders those oils have had. Maybe a 4 o'clock one might not be as good, but you're right, Sam. These aren't like greasy or too chewy. Buffalo and Ranch is a supreme chicken tender combination. You can't go wrong with it. And fake McDonald's fries, judge me if you want, but these are hitting right now, Sam. I think you know what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna say 8.
I'm gonna say 8. I think to me, this is the same as the flatbread. Like, I think it's just a great combination. I got a great iteration of these. I think it's the opposite of the bowl. The bowl, I don't think we got the best iteration of. These, I think we got one of the best iterations of, because they're definitely like fresh fried in young oil. The oil is spice. It is long for the day. And the chicken tenders are they're just good chicken tenders. You know, like rib meat in the centers and stuff. The rib meat is what they use as connective tissue for like the white meat when they make those chicken tenders. We're not getting a lot of that. And so there's a bit of a chewy consistency. We're not getting that here. Good. I'm going 8. Those that know, I'm on an endless quest to find the best coleslaw in Disney World. I am a slaw aficionado. And this...
Slaw connoisseur, I feel like sounds better.
Yeah, connoisseur of the slaw. This is the slaw here at Blizzard Beach. Sure, it's like a giant slaw they make for a bunch of places. It looks very good, though. I don't know what's on it. Obviously cabbage, mayonnaise, carrots. That is a great slaw. You know where one of the best slaws is right now, Sam? Well, I think one of my top slaw, Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Review. Tastes like a Hoop-Dee-Doo slaw. This is sweet, definitely some sugar in this. So it's got a Hoop-Dee-Doo slaw flavor. I'm tasting a little vinegar as well in there, and a great crunch. It tastes almost fresh. Obviously not super fresh. Definitely made some time within the past 12 hours, I feel like. Blizzard Beach is bringing the coleslaw. I'm gonna go 8. It's an 8 of a slaw, it's a great slaw. It's worthy to be here with Ice Gator. Now I bring up Ice Gator because he is the mascot here of Blizzard Beach. They have Laguna Gator over at Typhoon Lagoon, and they have Ice Gator here at Blizzard Beach. You definitely see Ice Gator right as you walk into the left. He was skiing and he flew through into the gift shop. Poor Ice Gator. He also has a cookie that is a replica of his head, his brain. We're about to eat Ice Gator brains. Sam, what is this? What's on in this? I'm assuming it's just a sugar cookie with frosting.
So does Laguna Gator have his own cookie? I don't recall him having cookie representation.
That's what Ice Gator has over Laguna Gator.
It's very soft, but very dry. And there's definitely almond in here. There is like an almond paste or something, really an almond flavor, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be just like basic sugar. Cute. Don't think you need to go out of your way for it. Also, this wasn't showing up as an option to mobile order, so we had to wait on the line.
Wait about a half hour for one Ice Gator cookie.
Everything else was on the mobile order menu, but this one wasn't. It's like they want you to wait on the line for the Gator. I actually like the almond flavoring in it. I'm gonna go 6.
Okay, it's still basic, but you're eating it. You're enjoying it. You've eaten his snout. He's got no snout anymore. Now I just get to eat his brain. Should I eat his eyeballs? That is very soft. It is a mass-produced sugar cookie with a little bit of frosting.
Are you getting almond? I taste almond. I think it tastes good.
It's dry as the desert, though. Need some moisture from Blizzard Beach.
They do have Joffrey's cold brew with sweet cream at this location as well. I also wanted to mention that Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach alternate when they're open, but starting May 12th and through, I think, September 8th, both water parks will be open. And I think they still do that special where you get a free day like on your check-in till September 8th, so...
Take advantage of it if you can. It's nice they're open both during the summer because it's packed today, and it's February. Dry, needs more frosting. I'm gonna go 6. I agree with your 6. We've agreed a lot today, Sam. We've agreed a lot.
Every time you say that, you jinx it.
Yeah. If you make a right at Lotta Wada Lodge and then a left in front of those little leaky snowmen, you're going to see a Joffrey stand on your right-hand side that has fresh-made mini donuts. Again, they are popping these out fresh. They used to have a mini donut stand over at Hershey Park. First started filming, almost all of our videos were on Hershey Park, so we were very interested to see these. They also have assorted dips. They have a chocolate dip, a raspberry dip. I'm gonna ask you what's on in these, but I feel like they are pretty self-explanatory.
They're hot, fresh Joffrey's mini donuts. They come in half a dozen or a dozen. They also had a white chocolate dip available, but I just think chocolate and raspberry are the best. I kind of want to mix both of them together on one. And they were like steaming hot. Jay literally burned his hand holding the container doing B-roll. There's so much crystallized sugar on them. They feel amazing. This looks like a butt. Right? Doesn't look like a butt.
I'm not going to say what I want to say right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Drip. Drip.
Look at that chocolate.
Incredibly fresh. Almost not cooked enough. It's so soft on the inside. I think it should be cooked a little bit more. But it's delicious. I'm going to also get some raspberry. You know what I'm doing raspberry and chocolate. That's the move. Also, I think he gave me more than 6. I think I got a little special.
I think he had a crush on you.
I don't think that was it. I'm gonna do a 9. For the chocolate raspberry combination and the freshness, 9.
The tart raspberry with the bitter chocolate and that little sweetness, it's my favorite. One of my favorite combinations. Jelly ring flavor profile. Now I want to try these with and without the sauce. I'm gonna try without the sauce first.
Do you feel like it's slightly undercooked?
A little. They're very doughy. All right, let's try it with. You said here and here.
Raspberry, then chocolate. Your life is going to be changed. Or not.
gonna try that again.
Take two.
Raspberry, and then I'll have to just dip around this guy. Look at that. You know what it tastes like? So, you know the jelly donut, the voodoo donut over at Voodoo Donuts? Is you have the raspberry jelly consistency and the chocolate top. Tastes just like that. I'm gonna go with your 9 for the dips. By itself, I think it's an 8. But the mini donuts themselves are such a great item to get because they're fresh made. So you're getting that like fresh made, like doughy consistency. And now you have these dips. They're warm. Yeah, no, the mini donuts are a move at these water parks. Our next spot on this list takes us over to the warming hut. We're going to need to head past the mini donut stand down an area called Meltaway Bay. It's right next to the Lazy River. Lazy River looks very fun. There's also a wave pool to the right. And you will see, and you will come upon after you exit Meltaway Bay, the warming hut. 2 items here really caught our eye. One are these nachos. These look really good, Sam. They have pulled pork on them. What are these called? What are on in these?
These are the elote nachos with pork. They have roasted pork, elote cheese sauce, guacamole, sour cream, roasted corn. I took off the jalapenos, and it does have pico de gallo. I do want to mention also they do have some healthy options here too. They have a winter harvest salad, a turkey and cheddar sandwich, a hummus snack tray, and a roasted veggie wrap. So if you're looking for something lighter than elote nachos, warming hut's got you.
The salad and the sandwich were also at the lodge as well.
It did take 25 minutes after I selected I'm here, prepared my order in the app. So the warming hut is they're doing their best in that hut. It's a busy day. It's definitely not fresh guac. I still do like how much toppings are on here. The chips aren't super fresh. We had nachos at Typhoon Lagoon that were really amazing. This does have a lot of flavor and does have a lot of toppings, but I don't think they're the highest quality ingredients. But definitely like a fun shareable snack. I would give it a 7.
Solid 7. I'm feeling Lagoon might beat out the beach. I feel like nachos are like a quintessential beach snack. And there's so much going on here. I feel like we almost need a fork. You know, I can't really grab these. Look at how floppy that is. Hopefully I can get something a bit sturdier and I can get some more flavor on here. That's a lot of pulled pork right there. I feel like this was like sitting out. If this was made fresh and not floppy, I think it would go 7 or 8. But we had a bad iteration. You also, I feel like, need a fork to kind of layer everything out in here. Great in theory, just not in execution. So I'm gonna go 6. I think it was executed better, it'd be better. Sam has reached her wall. So I am gonna eat this final savory item. It's a pulled pork sandwich, right, Sam?
This is the barbecue pork sandwich with onion straws and house-made pickles, served with potato barrels. It definitely looks way better in the pictures.
I'll show you it here, but a picture like here. You see it? Doesn't look like the picture. Doesn't look bad. It looks like a sloppy Joe to me, a little bit. Obviously it's pulled pork, so not a sloppy Joe. We're gonna need a little bacon on the bite.
I saw the bacon like hanging off the side. It didn't look too appetizing. Honestly, I'm full, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it. You look happy. Nice of the warming hut to provide house-made pickles.
Pickles are good. Honestly, not bad. Tender pork. A nice little tang from those onion straws that are in there. Pork falls apart in your mouth. Wish I had more of the pickles. It comes in one of the standard buns. This is like a standard hamburger bun that Walt Disney World would use. And instead of fries, you get some tots, which kind of changes it up a little bit. One of the better items, not the best. I think it's better than that bowl that we had. I think it's on the same, I would put this on the same level as the flatbread, so I'm gonna go 8 with it. I think it's a good pulled pork sandwich. Different, not super high quality, but a solid sandwich nonetheless. All right, our final spot is Icy Expeditions. This is going to be right near the chairlift and cross country creek. Very cool looking booth. It's themed like a snowplow truck. It looks like it kind of got caught in the snow, that I think happened. And they serve, of course, a bunch of frosty themed items. This is where you can get the Sand Pail Sundae. Obviously, we've had that before, so we're not going to try that out. We tried to get the most unique thing, and it looks like strawberry Dole Whip is the flavor of this park. And they had a strawberry shortcake sundae. They just call it strawberry shortcake. And Sam, what's on it in this?
So it has vanilla cake, strawberry puree, a strawberry Dole Whip, whipped cream. There was a cherry, but my cherry just rolled away. So just imagine there's a cherry on top.
It looks very refreshing, the strawberry Dole Whip.
We were thinking about getting the hand-dipped Mickey bar, but I feel like you can get that anywhere. They do have like crushed candy canes on that one. There is a Christmas wintry theme here. They also do play Christmas music, which has been fun. I was like, do I keep hearing Feliz Navidad? Like, I was very confused, but then it all made sense. It doesn't look like it's layered appropriately. I think the cake is more towards on the bottom and then the strawberry Dole Whip, so I didn't get any cake in that one. It's so refreshing. The whipped cream is actually pretty good. I want to get a little cake. It's like the perfect amount of sweetness. Almost feels refreshing somehow, even though it is a dessert. Feels good on a hot day. I'm gonna give this an 8. I enjoy this.
All right, we're finishing strong. All right, I'm gonna have my hand at the sundae. Honestly, I just want the strawberry Dole Whip because it's so hot out.
The puree is nice too. It's like the perfect sweetness and a little tart.
It goes well together really well. Let me try get some of this cake at the bottom.
I wish it was layered better, like cake, Dole Whip, cake, Dole Whip, but
I think they imagine this kind of melting into the cake at the bottom. It's got a great strawberry shortcake flavor because you have the whipped cream right on top. It's not fresh whipped cream, it's from a can, but it's good. The cake is nice at the bottom. It's not dry because it's covered and saturated in that Dole Whip. The Dole Whip, I will say, is a bit icy. It's not like an ice cream. It's more of like a sorbet, I guess would be the best term for it. But I think it goes really well with the overall flavor combination in here. I will say it may also just be hitting because it's really hot, but it's good. I'm gonna agree with your 8. Finishing strong. We gotta compare this and Typhoon Lagoon at the end, but I think they did have a pretty good showing here at Blizzard Beach. That does it for our Blizzard Beach food crawl. We had a ton of fun out here today. We actually got to go in the lazy river. That lazy river here is huge. Definitely bigger than the one over at Typhoon Lagoon. And it's so finely detailed. It's so fun. Got to go in a slide or two as well. And the food, while I will say, wasn't as high quality as we've had previously at Typhoon Lagoon, I do think it's much better than standard water park fare, right?
yes, I really enjoyed the flatbread. And even the chicken tenders were pretty good.
Yeah, I would say for me, the flatbread, the mini donuts.
Oh, the mini donuts were like the number 1.
Yes, and the pulled pork sandwich are kind of my top 3 out of what we had today.
Well, and the strawberry shortcake was very good. The strawberry Dole Whip was good.
Yeah, I will say I feel like the bowl, the chicken and shrimp bowl, was a little bit of a letdown, but I just don't think we get the best iteration of it. And the nachos were a huge letdown. Because I think there is definitely a great iteration of those nachos, and I just don't think we had it. That being said, I think we had an amazing day. I think the food quality is actually better than some of the standard parks. Magic Kingdom. I mean, Magic Kingdom's food's good, but like I just feel like you get like chicken, shrimp, higher quality ingredients here. And I love the theming, like the thematic detail of these Disney water parks. They're so clean, so pristine. This one has Ice Gator, the one has a Laguna Gator. I think Ice Gator's representation throughout here as well as all the ski representation. It's such a fun park to explore. I can't wait to come back here, right?
Yeah, the lazy river goes throughout almost around the whole park. You go into caves. It was really fun. I do think Typhoon Lagoon has the better wave pool. The one here is very tame, but they got the better lazy river. So.
That being said, Typhoon Lagoon's wave pool is maybe too intense for some. That's a crazy wave. I have a lot of fun in it, but the young ones might be a rough for. Yeah. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you are notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday at 12 p.m. and hit that bell so you're notified when that second video drops later in the week.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
So make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. Being at a clean water park feels like such a culture shock from when I was a child and I went to Splish Splash in Long Island.
No offense to Splish Splash.
It's a good Long Island staple.
Those slides are intense at Splish Splash.
Yeah, no, a
lot of wedgies back in the day.
Yeah, definitely not as clean. Definitely
not good. I remember there ever being good food. I just remember the churro being the best thing in the park.
For me, it was Dippin' Dots. I always wanted to have Dippin' Dots when I went there. Those are like a fine dining delicacy for me. The people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credit credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in a membership, you can check out the join button below and learn about all our different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement, it helps make more of them, and we feel very privileged and very lucky to be able to make them. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.